we feel that the future is bright.
Faces of victory. These doctors are part of the team who successfully completed the first complex open-heart surgery at Reddington Hospital in Victoria Island. The life-saving 6-hour-long operation on a 66-year-old patient comprised 3 procedures in one. It was performed by Reddington's new Tristate cardiac program, proving that despite the popularity of medical tourism in Nigeria before the outbreak of COVID-19, there is undeniable talent in the healthcare at home.
One thing I'm particularly proud of is the fact that this was a completely 100% Nigerian team.
It's a surgery called coronary artery bypass grafting, where we take blood vessels from other parts of the body and use them to replace the blocked heart vessels.
So it really underscores the need for collaboration, and also to let Nigeria know that everything is here. So you don't need to be flying around, and then to even be able to do it in this saga of COVID-19, when nobody could go from even one state to another. I think it's quite very, incredible.
Before the end of the press conference, an emergency heart patient is brought into the hospital and rushed into theatre upstairs. We were able to follow the doctors to the intensive care unit, where the heart surgery was already underway.
And he has been having
Professor Kamal Adeleke left us to run into the adjoining room to direct the surgeons.
They call us right away. You can take a picture of the screen. Go ahead and hold it the stay there and then just deploy it. Like that. That is perfect. Fantastic. Excellent. Okay. So, 55 years old, came in, with chest pain, and he was having a massive heart attack. So, massive heart attack, and there are 3 major arteries that supply the heart, 2 to the left and 1 to the right. The most important artery that supplied the front of the heart was the one we suspected. And we brought him to the cath lab, and indeed, he had 100% blockage. So you can see this one that goes to the back of the heart, this one goes to the front. This one here is supposed to come all the way down like that. So you can see right here, it's 100% blocked off. And then we did the angioplasty. That's the same artery now. You can see now the blood flow. By this evening, the patient is going to be able to walk around.
And that optimism grows when we're told we can meet the patient whose surgery brought us into Reddington Hospital in the first place. But before that happens, we're given personal protective equipment to wear before a single step can be taken towards the recovery ward. Well, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. We've been granted exclusive access into the ward where the recovery is ongoing. We've come here to speak to the surgeons behind this groundbreaking surgery, and we've now been afforded the opportunity to speak to the patient himself. We've been asked to sanitize our hands one more time, and then the moment arrives. We make the journey into the room. Inside is a quiet yet hearty Oluwatoyin Adebiyi. He's been through a marathon surgery. His heart was stopped while he was put on a heart-lung machine which pumped blood to the rest of his body. Surgeons then opened his heart to repair the affected valve. His 3 blocked arteries were then successfully bypassed, restoring normal blood flow. And after all of that, naturally, my first question to Oluwatoyin was a simple, how do you feel now?
I feel very great. And I thank God for giving me the opportunity to live. In fact, I would say I can't even remember how I get here. It's God's dream. It's God's making. And He is the only one that knows the beginning from...
So take your time slowly. Take your time slowly.
Can you give me a pair of gloves, please?
Did you ever think that quality care would be better outside of Nigeria, and do you still feel that way now?
Honestly speaking, I didn't even believe there's anything like this that can happen in Nigeria. It's marvelous in my eyes. It's unbelievable.
As he rises to his feet to display his strength in recovery, he says a prayer for the doctors, nurses and healthcare assistants who stood by him along his life-saving journey. Doctors say, as long as there is investment, support and belief in Nigerian healthcare, Oluwatoyin's success story won't be unique. The resounding consensus here at Reddington Hospital is that home is definitely where the heart is. Adefemi Akinsanya, Arise News, Lagos.
Congratulations.
You are my savior.
No.